for an early lead.
First down, here's Russ. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Tracy has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Blitz coming, Russ. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Gano ready to send this away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. 1st down play, nets them 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Kamara running out of the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Smith. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Smith on 4th down. him beyond the marker. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints reach pay dirt for the first time this game. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set. First and 10. Russ off the play fake. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On first down, it's Wilson. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Wilson now off the play action. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Now Wilson on the play fake. He's got him. That's Tracy. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. We've got a close one here. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. Wilson now, first and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Taking the handoff. Now Wilson. He's on the move. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Go. Alert. Good shot.
Once more, it's Wilson. Touchdown, New York! Gano for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants grow their lead to 8. Gano ready to send this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a first and 10. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They give to Kamara, left side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And they corral him well behind the line of scrimmage.
I can hear it now, Kate, before it even comes out of my mouth when I say anybody but a receiver or corner is the best athlete on the field. Well, I'm starting to really feel like these DNs in today's NFL game are the best athletes. And when you watch one chase down a play like that for negative yards, I'll make my case and I'll stand on that opinion.
They need a lot here, but still going for it on 4th and 15. They're going for this. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Andrew Phillips. And the Giants take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. They've got first down from the 31.
The Giants take over first and 10.
On play action now, Wilson. Gets this to Johnson. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Tracy is in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants lead by 15 now. Gano ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. From the gun, Smith. That's Hill on the slant. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Throwing from the gun. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Smith on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So second down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And again, it's Smith. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's Kamara on third down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Completes this one to Hill. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Along the right sideline, there's space. The 30. Gets the 10. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Reed now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10. They go right back to Tracy. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Alontae Taylor making the stop. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Left hash, left hash.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. That's caught for the first. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Giants will have a first down. Russ now from the gun. He finds Slayton. And that's good for a gain of 5. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings it 2nd and 5 at the Saints.
Hey, 0.
Gonna cover 2 man.
A handoff to Tracy. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That's another New York Giants.
36 power.
Play action. It's Wilson. Throw caught at the 6. And that's a New York touchdown. Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants continue piling on to this lead. Gano ready to send this away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Right.
Kamara gets it off the option. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, on time.
Working quickly here.
13 in.
From the 32. Escapes the pocket.
It's got a fumble.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down, Smith to throw. Flush down out to his left.
Bro, I'm about to say, when is he going to fumble?
And it's picked out by the Giants. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Zero. There. Right.
Ross out of the pistol. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Go down. One left.
Another try following the sack. On the move, headed right. Well,
I did not read that.
that's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Smith. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, and they pick him off again. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Giants get it back on the final play of the quarter.
You happy now?
A nice
Adams
takeaway
doing
to end
different
that
plays.
third quarter.
See him
And they're
doing
going to have a new
different plays.
possession waiting to start the fourth.
Ever did
It's
not one
Giants
Chief play
football,
this
and they've
whole
got to feel
game.
pretty good about this score entering the fourth. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Hey, guys, listen.
Wilson out of the pistol. Connects with Johnson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants will have a first down. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Wilson now from the gun. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he's
But he
marked
could
down,
move
looks
Neighbors
like
more
at the
yards, though.
32-yard line.
He has no yards.